Anambra PDP lawmaker rejoins party 2 months after defecting to APC. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Onyebuchi Ofo, a lawmaker representing Okwusigo State constituency and the Anambra House of Assembly, has rejoined the People's Democratic Party PDP. Mr. Ofo, the minority leader of the House, had defected to the All Progressive Congress APC on October 6th, shortly before the just concluded governorship election in the state. He announced his return to PDP at plenary in Awka on Thursday. He said his decision followed wide consultation with constituents and stakeholders from his area. 2 months ago, I announced my defection from PDP to APC on the floor of this house. I have tested the waters and realized that my former party, PDP, is better. So I want to humbly inform this house that I'm going back to my party, the PDP, he said. Chuka Eziwune, member representing Idemile South constituency, welcomed Mr. Ofo back to the party. As a founding member of PDP, I know Mr. Ofo well and he's a good friend too. Though temptation drew him to APC, we are happy to welcome him back as PDP and will urge other members to come back home, he said. Also speaking, Noble Igwe, representing Ogbaru, one constituency, said PDP would have won the just concluded governorship election in the state if Ofo had not defected to APC. Your defection to APC was a big blow to the PDP in Anambra. If you had not defected, PDP would have won the governorship election. But to welcome you back to PDP, where you rightly belong, he said. Meanwhile, the Deputy Majority Leader, Emeka Afoka, representing Orumba North constituency, has urged lawmakers who defected from the All Progressive Grand Alliance to come back to the party. ABGA is the winning party in Anambra and home to all. I urge honorable members who left ABGA to emulate Ofo and come back home, Mr. Foka said. The Speaker of the House, Uche Okafor, who said it was the constitutional right of a lawmaker to defect from one political party to another, wished Mr. Ofo well in his political career. Also at plenary, the House called for intensified sensitization in the state on the dangers of consuming methamphetamine hydrochloride, popularly known as crystal meth or mburumiri in Igbo parlance. The House adjourned its sitting to December 7th. Now, this particular news now, the only thing that struck me was when he said that the defection to APC, a defection made by Mr. Ofo to APC now, is what caused them not to win the election. But I don't know. These people, I just hope that they are going to learn that things are no longer as the same. People have now come to terms to understand that you do not choose stomach infrastructure that is not going to last you anywhere over something that will last you for a lifetime. Somebody comes to you now and said, oh, okay, that he has an offer for you. The offer for you will be you should, stay with him. He will give you money, but you're going to sacrifice your life and the life of generations coming through you. You are all going to serve him just to make things better. If you do not weigh the consequences well, you are going to end up picking that particular one. Then the second order offer is at the other hand is that you work hard, you work smart, you work diligently, effectively. Keep your hands straight and pray that God blesses your effort with success. Then you as a person break through for your generation. And, you break that yoke of how am I going to put it now? What am I going to use? You break that yoke of, being in lack in your generation. Which, it is very few people that will take the later now. The former seems more worried. I will do this for you, but the only thing will be, you will serve me. That is what it is. Coming to pick someone now as a member of a party is suicidal. Sincerely, you picking somebody just for the reason now, and this thing is election, And this is not just a local government. It is not just a state government. It's not just a local government. It's not just a constituency. This person will represent you. It will, whatever this person now that you pick does, is going to be reflected in your daily life. You cannot say that it does not concern you. You cannot. It will affect you. If you're in that particular location, it will affect you. Policies will affect you. The economy will affect everything. So how would you say because of things are going to be less, how am I going to put, less stressful for you at the moment, then you're going to sell off that it is better you choose long term than short term. Choose the one that is going to make good, is going to last long than the one that is going to just be short term. You are the one alone that will enjoy it. Your children, when they come outside, they will suffer for it. That is just it. That is what happens each time you allow nepotism, tribalism, religious sentiment and all to come before your sense of judgment of competency in choosing a governor or a senator or a president. That is just it. That is it. The earlier people know that these people now called the citizens of Nigeria, this particular present generation, they are highly intelligent. They are no longer the generation that is going to prefer, 1 5 naira, 2 naira, 3 naira, and 4 naira over what they're going to do. Because they know that finally, if Nigeria becomes better tomorrow, you see that 5 naira and 10 naira will not be a problem. You'll be making